Alright, I made it back from my parts store run. Go ahead and get this can pulled up out of here. Get you up in there closer. This is a 30 Torx bits. Of course, I didn't use no Loctite on it either when I was putting it together. But she's in there tight. Went to the parts store. They didn't have no assembly lube I like. You had to order it and be shipped to the store. You see, I put assembly lube because I wasn't going to change the dang thing. I put it back in there. Come on. Yeah, it's been alright to reuse because it's a roller. It's not like it's really getting all that beat up. As you can see, there's somewhere right in here. These cam bearings. They didn't have a cam bearing tool, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to maybe make my own. Grab a flashlight. Yeah, the copper's showing on them. Bronze, brass, whatever it is. I'm gonna have to pull them. Ugh. How? I don't know. See if I can find a socket big enough. Kind of matches. Probably should have changed them out before I put the cam in there. Or the crank in there. I'm not even going to be able to get them out. Yeah, I'll be able to. If not, we're going to have them rolling around in the bottom of the crank. Not really. This one come all the way out the back. I could fish them out, I guess, if I have to. Well, let me get something creative here. Let's see if we can't punch them out of there. There it is in all its glory. You look right here on this. This is a lot bigger than it is on the stock GM one. See it right here and there. A lot bigger. So I have no way of pulling anything up off of this. Pulling them. Let's just do that. Fingers crossed. We're gonna run them. It's not like this is gonna be. It's just gonna go in a little rat rod anyways. It ain't going no race car. So, and if it blows up, well, we'll pull it apart and do it all over again. Actually, I want to build a different motor instead of this like little junky, cheap rebuild type deal. Anyway, so I'd like to have full floating pistons. Bore it out. You know, go like maybe 30,000, 10,000, something like that over. Something just a little more to play. I actually want to do an 8.1. Them are a little expensive. So I'm gonna lube this cam up. I'm gonna shove her in there. And yeah, this is the crap they gave me. They had Stay Lube 1933. So we'll see. We shall see. See that little button? That's gonna go at the end of the can. This little thing retains it, and I got new bolts with it. So I'm gonna shove her in there, And then we'll start on the valve train. Time to pull that thing. So what I do is I get me a little M8 washer. You can see there's a little recess in here. I just stick the M8 right in there. And what that does, I don't want to go, when I go to use this puller, I don't want this going in to hit the threads. And then see I got a little thing here. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt with this, but it's got to kind of fight it a little bit. And this puller's not the best. I had to go to the parts house and rent this thing. So this one here wants to keep turning on. Won't tighten up. So it's come on, get on there. That one's about to fall out. Goes that one. So it's kind of hard to keep this even, but come on. You guys pointing down there a little bit. I wish I would. I rented this one, so some people's already used it and it's got it all beat up. It's kind of hard to keep it all square. It ain't always that easy to keep square anyways, but come on, get on there. What in the heck is going on? I'm gonna be fighting this for a minute, obviously, it looks like. Now there she goes. Here she comes. Here she goes. Come on, keep coming. Oh yeah, of course. Just dipping in that too real good. Mind you, old lockjaw. Come on. Keep coming. There we go. And she's off there. Whew. Yeah, she's on there pretty good. I'm gonna take the time and clean this snout up a little bit. A little Emmer cloth or something, or maybe one of these little pads I got just to scuff up paint, scratching pad. Alright, so I cleaned her up, but let me adjust this light up here so I can get a little more light down here for you guys. Maybe I'll shove her back a little bit too. So I cleaned it up with this thing. Got the good amount of the rust off, and don't really remove any metal. So let's pull that off there a little bit. Yeah. See how fast easy that come out with just pushing some air on it, but normally I just take a little tool and just pop up out of there. But the air got it forced. Wasn't even in there that tight. Yeah. And put these on. Um, got a little assembly lube. I don't need it because it don't rub on nothing, but a little bit on the inside to help install it. Make sure you put the side out with the dot. And when I built this motor, I put it with on the top dead center up there. So let me get a socket. I do something. So I got a 36 millimeter socket fit around there. Just tap on it real lightly. She's on there all the way, boys and girls. We'll put this little assembly loop back here on the back of the timing gear. A little bit right there. Got a double roller. And you got another timing dot right here. You want these dots to line up. I'd say that cranks off a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna a little turn. My top dead center's off a little bit. Turn our crank a little more. Back my crank off, cam off. Got her off quite a bit there. Let's get her back over there. I gotta try to turn this crank. Man, look how much plays in this freaking thing, man. Well, okay, never mind. I want to turn that a little bit because it's not exactly top dead center. When I do, that should be line up. Where's the gotta find some way to turn it. I don't really want to put a bolt in the end yet. Let me get that lined up a little better. All right, she's in there. Let's see what that fit through there. So got thrust button, what that's called. And so I can run that retro in this thing. It don't have that retainer plate, so this push will touch the front cover. That goes there. My dots are lined up here. I need a screwdriver. Something anyways. I gotta You don't want to pry real hard. I'll pry just enough to get that cam up in there into place. Come on. There she goes. Guess I didn't need the thing. Yeah, right there needs it. Oh, it's done. I don't know why this is being a little fucker. Yeah. For some reason you want to be a little fucker. Yeah, with my impact, we'll get her in there. Little hillbilly Loctite. Yeah, she's going now. She's in there. So. Yeah, I'd say she's motor cockeyed a little bit. Let's straighten her up there a little bit. Straight up and down, matching right there, tooth for tooth. So, I don't know if you guys can see the little dots or not. Here and here. These are, I think this is a Coit timing set. Let me see, where's the... Try to find the box here. I think there, it's in here. And you hear a lot of some bad stuff about Coits. They're not. That's what I got. There's a part number. You hear some bad things about them here and there because they got a little play. A little too much slop in them, but what do you do? Throw it away, and we just gonna run it. I gotta get her sockets here. We'll get her tightened up. My little cheap set. You can tell how much I use it, how greasy it is. What are that things? Maybe 13s? Yeah, 13 seem to work. So, we're gonna tighten these down all at once. Actually, I think them are 1/2 inches instead of 13s. I got a 1/2 inch up there. Before I fold these lock tabs over, I'm gonna take this front timing cover and make sure it fits without any interference. As long as I can find out what I did with the timing cover. Did I wonder if I left her in the house, or here it is. Yeah, look at that. That button's hitting. So, let's see. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong. Something wrong. Well, that just sucks. That sucks. I guess that... Cam's sitting all the way in there. Pretty quick. Cam's sitting all the way in there. Maybe I gotta have that thrush. This one's probably obviously not for that button. Man, that's gonna suck because I'll have to have it start that up this weekend. Sure is. Well, I'm glad we checked that. I'll have to order another cover then. I was kind of hoping that was the right one, which Obviously it ain't. But anyways, I'm gonna take that button out of there, and we'll so we can put that cover on there. We'll run it with a little bit with that, just so we can get her started up. And then that way I'll order a new cover, and then I can just change it. I'll have to drop the oil pan, but we just gotta hope that can don't walk up out of there and come off to the front. I could potentially grind that down. That may be what I do. Let me see how much I'd have to cut off that. And I'd have to pretty much kind of cut that flush. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try something else. Where's my hammer? Where's my hammer? You guys get where I'm going, don't you? Let me see. Put that right there. Where is a decent sized socket? Go right there in the middle somewhere. Let me find somewhere where I can beat on this. All right, look at that nice little dimple. They'll never know. They'll never know. And I believe it still kind of touches a little bit. When I go to put it on, I'll probably, because I still got have the room for the gasket. So I may tap it in a little bit farther. So that's how we gonna run that one. They'll definitely never know. Except for us. You guys better never tell nobody. What they say. Snitches get stitches or whatever it is. My kid said, told that to one kid in school. Zero out, she come home. She said, Dad, one girl was telling on me, so I told her snitches get stitches. I said, well, what was you doing to get told on? Nothing. I said, good. There you go. You don't even tell on yourself. And there was one day she went and telling me that she told one kid at school, my dad kills people. I said, you can't be telling people that. You know, me and her was having a conversation one day, and I was telling her, we was at the gas station. She locked the doors, and when I come out, she says, I locked the doors, Dad, because in case somebody tried to kidnap me. I said, well, don't lock the doors. Maybe I want somebody to kidnap you. No, I was just teasing. She knew I was teasing. But I told her, I said, I'm just kidding, baby, because if something ever happened to you, I'd hunt them people down, and I'd kill them. So that's where she got to the fact that Dad kills people. Which I never said I kill people. I just said I'd kill somebody if they did something to my daughter. She's something else. Definitely don't have no problem telling people stuff. But and then here's these locks. I'm just gonna flip them over. Furniture hammer. Yeah, I keep talking about this hammer here. You see this? This is actually what an upholstery hammer, I believe. And then, you hold things in there. One of my buddies from high school, I shouldn't say high school, for my buddies for forever. He, his grandma used to refurbish, or I should say reupholster old furniture. Now I can find something that can fit in between them box. this one. Let's try this one. Hope y'all don't think I left you. There we go. I'm only going to flip one on each one. I'm not doing both of them. Yeah. Well, my luck, I'll have to take these back off anyways. Come on. There we go. Come on. Watch somebody say, hey, they got a tool that does that. Yeah, well, guess what? I ain't got it with me today. And I don't know if there's actually a tool or not. Well, try to send a dude from Half-Ass Customs some stuff. His shop burnt down and stuff, but I seen he was doing some a clutch pedal, and I think it was him. Now it was different guy. He had to make a clevis for his brake pedal. So yeah, never mind. I don't need to send it to him. He just sent it to the other guy. I don't think he actually probably had some more, but he just didn't have it with him that day. Probably clean out these holes here. I'll shoot him with some brake clean before I put the cover on. All right, so we got a delivery. It came up. It's at the front porch. Go up there and check it out. Get it. They got the notification just a little while when I got back a little bit ago. I got me a sandwich and something to drink. There's my shovel for the dead people that Alan's Hague says I kill. Yep, there's the box. It's a big one. Yeah, I bought it from Amazon. Oh, let's go back out here. You see, there's the racetrack. Yeah. Baby tape ripping around on the four-wheeler go-kart, golf cart. And then her friends chasing her on their bicycles and stuff. So they ride on this stuff too with her. Whew. We're almost back. I ordered this. Told myself I wanted to make sure I got a black one. And I didn't. So probably be some spray paint for the rescue. So man, I'm winded from just walking that far up there and back. Spark plug wires. and the red. I hate the color red, but let's see where we do that. Hey, no, I did order a black one. Oh, I did order a black one. Hey, hey, sweet. Spark plug wires came with it. That's got the new gasket. Cool. I did order a black one. Man, I'm happy. Cool, cool. And there's the pigtail for the power going in and tack. RPM, whatever they want to call it. Boom, boom. Yeah, it's black. Man, I'm glad, I'm happy. The wires I ain't too happy about, but that they come with it, so that's what we had to use. That's what we had to get. So, the fun part. What do I do now? I ain't sure if I got my oil freaking pump bolt still or not, man. I don't remember what all I threw away and what I didn't, what I kept, and all that goody stuff. Should we get the? I'm gonna get the valve train in. We're gonna get all this put up in there. I gotta clean all the lifters, push rods. Gotta clean all that stuff before we put it on. So I'm gonna get her all cleaned up. All that stuff all cleaned up. Yeah, buddy. So, all right, well, that's what I'm gonna do. You guys go get some lunch. I think it's about that time, ain't it? What'd I do with my phone? I think it might still out there. No, it ain't out there. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, you know what? I did text some girl a minute ago. So I know I had it here somewhere. Well, I'm gonna look for that. You guys go to lunch. I think it's about that time anyways. And I'm gonna get this stuff cleaned up. I got this stuff cleaned up a little bit. I'm just gonna do one little section here first. That way you guys can just gotta see what I'm doing. I'm sure y'all know how to put lifters and stuff in, but there's a few people I personally know that always message me questions about his. So we're gonna do this one for him. Since these are rollers, they gotta go in and they're gonna sit like that, so they can, just like this. So the roller's gonna be running right along the cam. So this is a roller block, so really don't need no break in, stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and lube everything up. Get a little lube on everything. Simply lube. But since it's a roller, you don't really get a break in. And plus everything's used anyway, well, except the cam's not, so I don't know. So we're gonna make sure we put them in. Let them just go ahead get them all with some little lube-a-doos. Yeah, I feel good. So wheel straight, stick her in there. There she goes. And this is what you call a dog bone. So we'll put it in with the shiny side down. And then what there is, I'll grab a different one of these. There's flat spots right here and right here. There and there on each side. Ugh. So when you set the dog bone on there, it keeps it like that. So this can't turn sideways on a roller cam. So it keeps that roller square with the cam. So, and then this is our push rods. I try not to get down in them holes because I don't want to get gooeyed up. And if you guys remember, when I did these heads, I drilled out push rod holes, made them a little bit bigger, so they have a little more room around here. So I'm gonna get all them done. And I'll put all the, well, let me go ahead and put these rockers on there too. This side valves, this side push rod. Let me move you over here and get a good view. Now I'm not going to be setting the valves yet. I'll do that when I get everything. He's got these little acorn type, I call them acorn looking things, but they're not really nothing like an acorn. They're just be convexed, like spacers, washers. I don't. Make sure your push rods are in this little dimple. And we're on top dead center, number 1 anyways. So this one here is able to be done. Oh, I'm putting them on the wrong way, I think. You want the cone down on the spacers, cone up on the washers, or on the nuts. Obviously that one there is a little tight. Let me see if I can find one that ain't so tight. But I don't really want to do these as I go. I'd like to do them all at once, run all the valves out at once. I'll bring you back when I do that because it takes a little explaining to do. I'd assume, I guess. Alright, I got all the lifters in with the dog bones, and then I got the spider put in, and that's why I call it spider. It's got 8 legs that holds down the 8 dog bones so they can't go nowhere. It's just pressure. You put these in, and then these metal tangs, and then they're hooked, bent up, and it applies pressure to the dog bones so they can't come out of there. Pretty much all that is. Now I just need to get the rockers on. Rockers. Push rods in and the rockers on. And then we'll go to, you can see I did turn these and lubed all the valve stem ends there with assembly lube. So that's where we are at right now. So I'll be back. This here, I'm pretty sure it's the old crank bolt where it was. But for some reason, she don't want to go in there. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. I was gonna say she's a little tight, but what I'll probably do is put a socket on the end of this. See how, let me go down here, turn you down here. See how this is far away. I'll end up probably putting a socket on there, and that will take up that slack. That slack that's in there is for the harmonic balancer. So that's another thing. I gotta get the flywheel on the back of it. It's been. I've been out here for a couple hours, but I had to go to the parts store twice. Now it's 12:45. I've been out here quite a while. Ooh, Heartline City again. So that thing that did tighten up. That chain's tightened. I'll put a socket in between there so this thing don't try bottoming out and getting stuck. All right. About nap time. I'm gonna these push rods put in and all the rockers on it. I'm hoping I have all the rockers or all the nuts and keepers. I don't know if they're not called keepers, but I called them today. So, all right. So here's the part that's gonna get a bunch backlash on how to set your rockers. You look here. I'm on number one top dead center. My lifters are even with the dog bones, 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 even with the dog bones. That one there, even them, this one, and this one. So I'm going to tighten all of them up. You're going to twist the push rod, and you can still see all the play in them. I still got just a tad bit of play. Well, not a tad bit, a lot, but so we tighten that down. Keep going until we what I got is the 5/8 spark plug socket. It fits in the rockers pretty easy. See, I still got a little bit of play. And it still turns real freely, spins. This push rod here spins. So we're getting to where we're almost there. So I can still spin it. I've got some drag. Back it off just a tad. There's a little bit of play. Tighten her up just a little bit more. Pull your wrench off of there because it'll kind of make it. And that right there, zero lash. I need to tighten this a little more, I think. Now see, she don't even want to spin. So back off just a tad bit. Right there, perfect. Zero lash. So I'm on top dead center so I can do the next one. Ooh, got way too tight on that rip. So we got us a little bit of rock and play. See, that's got a little bit, but now I can't spin it. Yeah, I am just a tad bit able to. It's a slight smidge up off there. Perfect. So I'm going to do that to each one, that the lifters are even with the dog bones. And that's dang near all of them, except for 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And then I'll turn it a quarter. I'll rotate this a quarter turn. I'll rotate, take this, turn it here, rotate, turn it there. And I'll do it 4 times so I get a complete revolution. And I'll check every one of them as I go every time. And then at the very end, I just go through and I do, I want to say roughly 3/4 of a turn, maybe to a half. So let me get all these ones that are down, them zero lash, and then we'll go back to it. All right, I've got all them ones tightened. I just turned it about a quarter. You know, number one was loose a little bit still after I turned it. This one's flush with the dog bone. So we'll go ahead and tighten her up. A little tight. This one's almost flush with it. You know, she's flush actually, but we're gonna go ahead and get this a little tight here. Okay. This in here can just be tightened up a little bit. I don't know. So I did a turn, quarter turn. Yeah. Ah, come on. Quarter turn. Go through, check. See now, see this one's number one's come loose. Just loosen up a little bit on us. Give her a couple little turns. Yeah, she's a tad bit loose. A little loose. That should be tightened up. This one's ready to be tightened. She's a tad loose. She's a tad loose. Come on, girl. All right. We're gonna watch all the, you know, like this one still needs to be done. And she's down. See, that one needs to go be tightened some more. That one does. That one needs to be tightened some. Okay. Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Hey, see why I got through it a couple times. Just to make sure we stay pretty tight. Ah. All right. Ah. Ow, ow, ow. All right. Yeah, that one's just a tad loose. I'm gonna call all them good. I'm gonna go around and hit them quarter turn. About 3/4, probably a half, a little over half. Three quarters. Quarters. I'm just gonna do 3/4. I think 3/4 feels a little snugger. What I'm doing when I do that with the wrench, I'm making sure it's kind of straight with the other rockers here line. And I come and so there's a quarter, there's a half, there's 3/4. Then I try to line up even with the push rod. Push rod's going to be offset this way because this bank over here does set forward of the passenger side. Ooh, a little too high. Still a little too high. Excuse me. Come on, click. There we go. Wait. So I got this in the way. I'm doing it like this for now. Valve set just like that. The first initial getting them all tight, you know, a little bit of a what you want to call it, the first ones that are all pretty much down when you have top dead center up. That's kind of what took the longest. Motherfucker still got a little rock to it, don't it? Yeah, she's pushing the lifter down a little bit, so I think that shouldn't be that loose. Well, that lifter, once that lifter pumps up with some oil, it won't be that loose. I think she's just kind of sticking there. Oh, let me see. Because there's no reason that should be that loose. I don't really think it's that loose. I think it's just. Now, why some of that makes that noise is some of the valves are open, some of them ain't. That's why that noise is a little different. But booyah, there's that. I may try to set the intake on here next. I know I need to flip it over, get the oil pump put on it, oil pan, oil filter. Gotta get the timing cover on first. Well, not first, but yeah, because it's the oil pan hooks on the lip on the bottom of the timing gear. So yeah, I don't like that one. That it's a little bit loose like that, but I don't know. She's down there in the. I am on top dead center number 1, so that I did give it the 3/4 turn too. Well, if we hear some ticking, we know what it is. I ought to just go ahead and reset it now and just be done with it. So I am on top dead center. Let me just go ahead and rerun this and see what's up with it. Well, that lifter pushed back up, so I mean it's. I didn't agree the cam either, so there's that. Right there. You come down here. Yeah, she's just, it might be something wrong with that lifter. I don't know. It's on top dead center, so we're gonna let her be. We're gonna let it run like that. I think this video is probably running pretty long today. I'm probably over an hour at least, so we'll probably stop this video here and resume tomorrow. I was hoping to have be a lot farther than what I am, but oh well. Let me see. Hold on. I want to see how pretty this looks. Don't you guys? Yeah. They'll never know. They'll never know. Sweet. And this is a Vortec carbureted intake, man, and they ain't cheap. They're getting cheaper than what they used to be. I think what they used to be was like $700-800, like $350. What do you guys think about them apples? I need to get an oil pressure gauge. We just gonna mock this up for now. Let's see. Woohoo! It did. But once I get everything put together, oil pan on, and stuff, I'm gonna take a pressure washer, go ahead and hit some of this stuff off of here though. It's got a fuel pump lock off. I wonder if has the provision for mechanical fuel pump. Will I run one? I don't know. I'd like to use that Elderbrock one that I've got that I use for diagnostics work to make sure I get fuel pumps out, or on on some of these forklifts that are kind of carbureted, the older ones. So, electronic choke. Not sure what that there for. This is always kind of out of my league right here. I ain't never really messed with one. There's a vacuum port for my distributor. Let's see this distributor. Where did it go? There she is. We'll see what she looks like down up in there. Oh, that gasket's a tight one. Holy crap. I guess I ain't gonna worry about leaking between that. Vacuum advance on the passenger side. I ain't trying to get it. It's not going to be timed right or nothing. I'm just putting it on there just to take a gander. And she's a pretty one. Kind of tall. I really don't know what I'm going to put this in. But I'm talking about distributor being tall, but I need to get a rebuild kit for this. Does it need rebuilt? I don't know. Is it going to get rebuilt? I don't know. But it needs it, probably. It'd be another project. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video off here today. And we'll resume tomorrow. If I get enough content made up on this tomorrow, I may go ahead and upload it then. But if not, I'll probably just hold off and use it for next weekend's video. So, you guys see that right there? Looks like it's a hole. It don't look like it goes all the way through though. So, that's just a cheap intake too. It's not no Elderbrock or nothing. Them Elderbrocks, them ain't cheap. But yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna go in and take me a nap. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. Y'all have a good rest of the weekend, and if you don't feel like doing nothing, don't do it. Just sit your ass down. But you got something to do and you want to get her done, you gotta get up and get her done. I try to sit on my ass all the time. I'm a lazy fuck. Look at that accelerator pump. Boy. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, later.